Well, out on our morning wander, I can hear a squirrel. he's not very happy. He's just been chased off the floor where he was picking these acorns. The acorns have fallen off the oak trees and they're scattered all over the ground. And as I'm walking along, I can feel them crunching underneath my feet. Now, every once in a while there's a bumper crop. One or two trees here seem to be having bumper crops, but then there are some years where there's a huge crop of acorns. And what they reckon is that because these are food for lots of little animals, they don't get a chance to germinate. They get eaten and not carried away and planted to make a new oak tree. So there's a bumper crop, and then at least a few survive, and maybe the squirrels will make a lot of stores of acorns and forget where they left their little store of acorns, and that'll sprout and grow into an oak tree. And so this is a time for storing acorns. In the Bible, Psalm 31, it starts with a cry for help, because the writer of this song feels very exhausted, and he starts off, "I've taken refuge in you. You're my rock, my refuge. Deliver me from those who hate me and cling to worthless idols." So he's not having a good time. But later on he says, verse 19, "How great is your goodness, which you have stored up for those who fear you, which you bestow in the sight of men, those who've taken refuge in you. In the shelter of your presence you hide them. From the intrigues of men in your dwelling you keep them safe from accusing tongues." And I was struck by that. You store up your goodness. And the psalmist is saying that God's goodness is always there, but not always evident. And when you really need. So there's that little squirrel, and he's running up the tree. He'll come back down when we're gone, and he's storing the acorns for winter, when it's rough and when there's no other food, and there's a little store. And the psalmist is saying, God has a store for you. God has provision for you, and in the hard days he'll supply all you need. Well, that's a great encouragement to know that God cares for us, and God has a provision to help us no matter what our situation. So whatever your situation, if you put your trust in God, take your refuge in him and in his King Jesus Christ, you'll never be without help, and you'll never be without the resources you need. Well, I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's looking for a little store. Hey, maybe that's what he is. Maybe he's finding little squirrel stores and eating them. Is that what you're doing? Have a good day. God bless you, keep you, cause his face to shine upon you, and give you peace.